What's up, what's up, what's up? I am Cynthia Conte and welcome to another edition of the best women's boxing show, period. And my co-host.
And I'm Jeandra LeBeauf, and I didn't know you put your glasses on because
I can't see.
It's given Clarissa Kent, but
Clarissa Kent?
Okay, Clarissa Kent. But yeah, it's been a great day of filming, talking about boxing. Got to talk to a lot of people, but now
I know.
This is what we
got
here
the queen in here.
The queen is in here, and this is about best women's boxing, and you can't say that without this lady.
Yep.
It's Alycia Baumgardner! Okay, come on, tell us about the shirt for the people who not seeing the deets.
This art.
Okay, so it's kind of self-explanatory. We have the poodle. We have the poodle, which is Mikaela.
Oh
okay, look at the face. Look at the face, though.
Oh my God.
Oh my troll God. Game on 100,000 chance.
Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna dog walk Mikaela come September 10th. So this is just what it is. I needed to put it on a shirt just to remind myself every day what we're going to do to her.
Every day, every single day. Man, the time is ticking away. The last time we saw you, you came and visited us, and thank you for visiting us in Vegas, came and sat with us, gave us very generous with your time. We appreciate that. And now we are here, the fight you wanted.
Well, hold on. Before anything, I think we have to take some credit for helping this fight get made.
That's
right. Right? Both you talked your shit on our show, and everyone's like, Choi.
Nah.
That girl did not want this fight, so the next best thing, and we petitioned for this fight. Thank you, Mr. Bob Arum. Thank you, Top Rank. Thank you, Sky Sports. Thank you, Boxer. I know the boxing gods heard our show and said, you know what, let's put these two girls together. Okay, carry on, please.
Yes. And that's exactly right. The fight you wanted, against the opponent you wanted, belts on the line. It's a marvelous journey. It's a marvelous journey. How are you feeling about it and where we are at this point?
So I'm feeling great. I believe everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. We all know that I wanted to fight with Choi. That wasn't going to happen. So this fight was offered from Mikaela and her team. And I said, absolutely. But there was only one condition. How many weeks? Because every other time it was a short week notice. And this time it was 4 weeks or 8 weeks, an 8-week camp. So I'm like, bet, I'll take the fight. And I'm like, this is it. The timing is perfect. I don't have to wait. I believe in myself. I bet on myself. I know that I can beat her. So again, I took the challenge because that's what I do. And come September 10th, you will see who the dog AB is. Okay?
Oh my God.
You know what's so exciting about this is a fight that people are really, truly looking forward to. When we talk to women boxers, male boxers, promoters, fans, people who allegedly are not fans of women's boxing, everybody is talking about this fight. And it's incredible. You guys are really blazing the trail for women's boxing and really giving us a matchup that we want. Is the attention? How do you like the reaction, the attention that's being heaped upon you guys, and the praise for your skills?
No, it's great. I think that a lot of people are starting to see two different sides of a story, right? They're seeing two different fighters. They don't only just see just a Mikaela Mayer. They say, who is this other girl? And I like that because boxing tells stories and boxing tells, each individual who they are. And a lot of people still don't know me yet. So again, I have so much to show the world. And again, September 10th, baby.
We had Jonathan Banks in studio earlier, and we mentioned, and we didn't know that he brought you into camp for Cecilia Brecus a while back, and he trained you for a couple, not too long. But he says you have some skills. You're very talented. You've got power. You've got some power. So it's nice to hear that a world-class trainer has mentioned you. And I'm like, can you pick a winner? He's like, I'm just gonna say I hope she does well. That's it. Like, he's not gonna say anything, but he did credit you to your skills and that you've got power in those hands. So that was a good thing.
He's not lying.
We've been following the Twitter war up until from the last time, from the time that we've met you and we've interviewed you. And you and Mikaela are, you know what? You guys just really love each other. It's you know, you both have different ways of talking shit to each other and talking to each other, which I do appreciate. We appreciate.
I love it.
We appreciate. We sit there with our popcorn and we just say, keep on going, please. But now it's finally come to fruition. You are on the co-main event of the Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall, and that's also a grudge match that needs to be had. I know that at first I said, damn it, why wasn't this fight made in the U.S.? Because we got no funds to be flying over to the across sponsors. Hello, you know what? If you want to send us, we can totally cover it. But the fact, like, I know that you didn't really have a say in it, but I get it. Mikaela's like, it's going to be an amazing fight, which I guarantee. Did you kind of think, why didn't we have it in the States?
Yeah, absolutely. If you've seen, Mikaela said she had the choice. I'm like, girl, if you were smart, you would have it in the US. But we all know that wasn't true. She doesn't have that type of pull to do that. But yeah, I would have loved it to be in the US. We have, I think, a good fan base, and I would have sold out. People was coming out to see me. Believe that. But didn't happen that way. It's going to be in the UK, my second home. She's like a foreigner to the UK. So I'm like, even better. And again, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna make the adjustments regardless where I am. So,
Are you doing camp in a different location than you are in Colorado, right? So how do you think
Isn't that where Mikaela lives?
Today she was like, you in my city. Why are you there? I'm like, girl, bye. Like, I'm not allowed in Colorado.
You guys sound like some rappers. When you come to my city, you gotta check in.
You can't be breathing the same air as me.
Right. I'm like, girl, bye. You know what time it is. You know why I'm here, just like any other fighter.
Why did you choose Colorado, though?
So I was able to come out here like a few months ago, and I loved it. I got to go hiking. I'm like, oh my gosh, the altitude here is everything. I need this in my life. And again, I love the challenge. I love how my body changes when it comes into training mode, and just to see where I was before and where I am now. I love that. I love the progression. I love the changes. And I said, why not a different scenery? I can go anywhere to train. Mm-hmm. I've been to Florida. I've been to California. I've been everywhere. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go to Colorado. Sounds fun. Sounds like a nice place. The weather's amazing here. No complaints. So it's been really well.
Adding this definition to your fight game, the altitude training, what else are you doing? You're already a naturally fit person. You train people. You keep your body right. So in addition to the altitude, are you doing other things? Are you doing yoga and mobility and all those different types of things? I remember when Juan Manuel Marquez fought Pacquiao for one of those fights, he was super duper big on yoga and how it stretched out his muscles and all those things he did. Is that something that you've been participating? Are you even interested in that?
Yeah, I am. Again, everything is mind, body, and soul. And so anything that's going to put my body in the best shape possible, mentally, physically, I'm all for it. So yoga, Pilates, even I went, what's that thing? I went, when you're in the boat.
Rowing?
What is it?
Rowing? Paddling?
Something like that. I did
That's
that.
hard. That's hard.
This is an arm workout, you know what I'm saying? So
can you just show us your arms, please? Because I am so mesmerized. Oh my God.
I'm not even flexing right now. Okay, so
oh my God. The gun show over here. Look at this man.
We're gonna do another photo shoot with her and Dwight Howard. I saw you guys with your matching shoulders.
Okay.
I'm gonna show my trainer. I want her guns. I want those arms. My God.
Listen, push-ups. I swear by push-ups. I've been doing push-ups my whole life. And I just seen an article that push-ups lowers your chances of cardiovascular, like any heart attacks or anything, push-ups, because it's like all body.
You know what's so funny? When we interviewed the last time, I started doing 100 push-ups a day, 50-50. Remember I told you that? And so I was like, okay, and I did different variations. So of course I've gotten much stronger, losing the baby weight. And now my little son, when he sees me in push-up position, he gets in the push-up position. It doesn't really do a push-up, but we do the push-ups together. And so, but my arms still don't look like yours. Not yet. Watch, I'm going to give you that gun shot. Be like, Alycia, what? What did you say?
This way or
This way or this way or this way or this way. I'm so excited about arms.
So with this fight, with the amount of attention that is focused, it's just laser focused on the two of you. You have different obligations and different responsibilities. How have you been managing those? Has it, what has been your method for just finding that balance for enough training time, enough media time, enough promotion time? Because it's a lot. It's a lot of things to be juggling at once with a fight of this magnitude.
Yeah, I've just been in the gym. I've been training. I think she maybe gets more media than I have. So, when I do get my media days, I schedule them out. But it's mostly like all in like one day that I do that. So I've been able to have the balance. Again, I like talking. I like promoting the fight. I like, pushing my, my story out there and letting people know who I am. So, it all goes hand in hand. It's all a good balance for me. So I don't have no complaints.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be such an incredible fight. The UK fans are no stranger to you. That's where you won your belt against Terry Harper. And just for you to go back, and now she's also made her name because of Top Rank and then Sky Sports. She's been commenting fights. So for her to be fighting her debut, her UK debut on the big stage with both of you, it's going to be electric. My God, I cannot. The UK fans, they come out, they show out. They are huge fans in boxing, especially when it comes to women's fights. And this is going to be a great fight. Both of you have vowed to knock each other out.
I don't know where her power's coming from, but yeah, absolutely. Listen, this fight plays in my head daily. I'm like, what am I gonna do to this girl? She only has 3 options, you guys. Mm-hmm. The towel's getting thrown in, the ref is stopping it, or I'm knocking her out. Like, those are my only 3 options. I'm here to destroy this girl with everything. Like, I'm putting everything on the floor. I do not like this girl. She thinks she's better than me. I'm going to show her and I'm going to humble her and let her know what time it is. But you was in there with a different animal. And at the end of the day, you're going to respect me. You're going to thank me. Thank you. And I'm going to say you're welcome. Next.
There was a comment that she made that I can't remember which interview, or maybe in our interview, I can't remember. But she said that how she fought Hamadouche, it was obviously, her trainer trains her for those specific fights. It's not how she fights all around. When you're studying Mikaela, I totally believe that you have watched her fights, obviously. What have you been studying for you to get prepared for her? Because she might come out a totally different style that you're not expecting.
Listen, I've seen every style. That's one thing about my career is I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of experience of different type of styles that I fought. Whatever Mikaela comes with, I can adjust to that. And that's a great boxer can adjust. Mm-hmm. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. So however she comes out like fighting Hamadouche, or she tries to box, I have an answer for everything. And I'm going to just be better at what I do, period.
Do you are you a switch hitter by any chance?
Am I a what?
Switch hitter? Can you go southpaw?
I can do it all, baby.
I love it with a smile.
I'm just scanning through your Twitter, and your Twitter is one of my favorite things in the world.
It really is, and I really enjoyed your live question and answer with Ring IQ. Mm-hmm. I thought that was so fun, and he couldn't stop laughing because you were just going off, and he's like, oh my god, oh my god,
listen. So funny. It was funny because we were supposed to do an interview with Mikaela. We were supposed to do our first press conference. They was on some BS. They was trying to tell me last minute, give me like an hour. I'm like, no, you guys need to come with respect. Like, I'm cool. I'm at the gym. So my next interview lineup was him. So I had like everything to come out with.
So is that why you didn't show up on that presser? I was sitting there waiting, and I'm they said you had technical difficulties.
Listen, they were trying to tell me last minute, y'all need to come with respect, first of all, because we all have, lives. I need to know what times and stuff like that. You're not going to tell me the day of.
Oh, they told you the day of.
Yeah, so I'm just like, no.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
A lot of people don't know a lot of things, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to do like an interview if I have to, but like come with the respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect me as a champion. respect my time, and we can make it happen. That's not an issue.
Do you think no matter the outcome, you guys can come together and shake hands, or do you guys have to go through 2-3 fights like Gaddy Ward? Do you guys have a rematch clause? You know, what's going on?
Do you have a rematch clause?
So there's no rematch clause. It's all or nothing. Okay.
Was it? Did you have a say in that at all?
No. You know what? I didn't even. I asked. They said no. I'm like, all right. It is what it is. I know what I got to do. That was just my mentality. Okay.
Wait, isn't Eddie Hearn your is he your promoter?
Mm-hmm.
He's my promoter, yeah.
I'm surprised. Eddie Hearn's always about rematch clauses.
And you know what?
Yeah, but this fight was more due to her team coming to us. So I guess maybe there was some speculations, or not speculations, but like, you know, contracts up with that. Again, I don't need a rematch clause. I wouldn't want to fight you again anyways after I beat you.
You're so funny.
I just want to go through some of my favorite tweets here. Dust settles, queens don't.
I love that. So one of my actually my trainer's wife told me that she had wrote me that. I'm like, I love that. Let me tweet that, because that's real.
Mm-hmm. Today was good. I received nothing but positive energy.
Yes. You know, with this fight, with everything going around, with so many opinions and all that, I just accept everything that's positive, because I'm a positive person. I attract it all. And so when you try to come with me with negative, that junk just bounces off of me. I'm like, my light's too bright for all that. So I accept it all.
But can you guys come together afterwards and shake hands and be friends? Earlier when we were talking to Cecilia Breakers, when she was at the Serrano fight, the Serrano Katie Taylor fight, she said no matter what, you know, like was her history with other fighters, that she was just so happy that all these women turned up. Yeah. Just for this historic fight. And she's like, you know, I got history with Clarissa, but, you know, it was dope to see her there. And, you know, just all of these people were there. Can you guys dap it up? Or is it just on site forever?
No, listen, outside the ring, Alycia, she's cool. Like, I'll dap it up. Great fight. You know, I don't have that type of hate in my heart. I don't walk around with that type of, like, that built up animosity in my heart, because that's not me. You know what I'm saying? But AD the fighter, girl, don't press that button, you know, because we can switch that. But at the end of the day, like, this is boxing, and then there's the person outside of that. So yeah, I'm cool. I'll shake her hand, give her a hug, tell her it's a good fight. I told you.
And then there is this one here, Cynthia.
It's the promo where you put a clown face on top of Mikaela.
Hey, listen, I seen the poster that day. I'm like, man, let me put this clown face on her. I want to laugh today.
Who put it? Did you?
No, I put it on there.
Oh, okay. I was like, you put, okay. I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah, no, I put it on there. I'm like, I want to laugh today. I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah.
Do you find that since you're active in social media, do you find that her fans attack you? What has been, I don't know, you just seem to have a lot of support in social media. Do her fans try to jump in your mentions?
You know, some of them do. And again, I believe you with the more support. I think they're just starting to see more of who I am as a fighter. Like, they've seen Mikaela so many times, right? She's been on TV. They've seen her. They know a little bit about her. But they have this other girl. And I think a lot of people like the underdog. They like an underdog story. And you know, I think a lot of them, her fans are just casual fans. Like, if they turn on the TV and they see her fighting, oh, Mikaela, I'm a fan, woo. But real boxing fans, like ones who really know about the sport, know real recognize real. That's what I said today in the interview. I'm like, if you knew, because I told her, I was like, you thought Terry Harper was going to beat me. And it was funny. I'm like, real recognize real. Like, if we know boxing matchups, we know sometimes the obvious. You feel me? And that's okay. You can have your opinion. But a lot of them are just casual fans. They really don't know nothing about boxing.
Or you've said that Mikaela is a boring fighter.
She's boring. She's boring. I mean, like, I'm a boxing fan at that. So if I'm turning on the TV and I'm watching one of Mikaela's fights, I'm that's background noise for me. I'm cooking and that's playing in the background. You feel me? It's not like, oh, Mikaela's fighting, let me sit down. There's nothing exciting to watch about Mikaela. Just to see her do the same old, same old. I want to see knockouts, okay? I want to see you destroy a bitch. That's what I want to see.
Well, what if, to be fair, there are, Polly Malignaggi was on earlier and we were talking about Clarissa Shields, and she doesn't have a very high knockout ratio, but she is a skilled technician. She's a pure boxer. So what if Mikaela was just a skilled pure boxer and she doesn't do knockouts?
But the difference between her and Clarissa is Clarissa's exciting to see. Clarissa's gonna talk her shit. She's gonna make sure that you're watching, and people are gonna tune in to watch Clarissa because she draws that type of attention. Mikaela doesn't. Mikaela's just on a platform because they put her on a platform to fight. That's the difference.
So in these weeks now, we're getting real close. What are you doing to preserve yourself, your mental well-being, just to keep yourself grounded, focused, centered? What type of things are you doing for yourself to keep yourself in that place?
Yeah, I'm going to church every Sunday. So I found a church here. I've been to like 3 different churches, ended up in the wrong church the one Sunday, but I'm like, let me just receive this word. Again, for me, this is more spiritual than anything, just because I know God was going to have me on this journey, and it's bigger than me. It's bigger than boxing. And so I just been tapping more into like my spiritual side and just praying more, being in tune with myself, writing in my journal, like I mentioned before that I do, talking to myself. I talk to myself every day. Mm-hmm. It's self-talk to me. And I just believe in what I can do. I watch my sparring videos. Just this past Monday, I had my best sparring session. I'm like, damn, you look so good. I'm like sending it to, my other trainer, Tony Harrison. He's in my corner as well for this fight. And because we were able to grow when I was with his dad, he knows the fighter that I am and where I can be. So he was just like, man, you look amazing. Like, that's what you need to keep. So that means a lot to me too. So like everybody's just seeing this fighter just transition to something that is so big that nobody has ever seen. Nobody has seen Alycia Baumgardner, have a full camp. The Terry Harper fight was like late notice, you know what I mean? But I still dominated in that fight. And for this fight to be like a bigger fight, I'm going to be in the best shape of my life, and I'm putting everything on the table. So you're going to see an animal.
You mentioned sparring. How's the sparring up in Colorado? Are you sparring men, women, or both?
I'm sparring women. The sparring is just okay. It's just okay here. I really came here more to get in shape physically, and I did that. So I'm making some adjustments right now with my sparring, and I have some really good sparring. I don't know if I mentioned to you. Her name is Faye. Mm-hmm. Fee, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Great upcoming fighter. When I tell you she's aggressive, she comes forward. She's Samoan, so that should tell you something right there. Like, she's playing.
Okay.
Right? And she's the best work I've ever got as a girl. I'm like, I need her. So she was in the camp with Terry Harper. So I have her in this camp as well. So the sparring has been good. Everything has been to a T. No complaints.
Have you had to isolate? Because I know you're very active in your community. You teach. You have a large group of women who you train, who support you. Have you been communicating with them? Or for this fight, do you feel like you have to shut everything off?
Yeah, I had to shut it off. I mean, obviously I came out here, so I couldn't do my bad class. My ladies were so devastated. They were like, oh my gosh, you're leaving us. But because I love them so much, they always, call me, text me, see how I'm doing. We're praying for you. Just keeping me lifted in spirits. And I love that. Like, that's family. That's a team. And even just like the whole gym back at home, they want to see me going to win. So it's when I win, everybody wins. And yeah, man, the support is unreal. I love it.
I thought as time would go on that it would be a clear, we're picking Mikaela, we're picking Alycia, like it would balance out to one having the advantage or people believing to have the advantage. But even we continue, it's still 50-50. Every we talked to Paulie Malignaggi earlier.
Yeah.
He was liking what he was seeing from both of you. We talked to Jonathan. He has his opinion. It's a true 50-50 fight. What does this fight do for women's boxing?
What this fight does for women's boxing is elevate the sport alone, the sport of boxing. These fights that's on the main event, the co-main, this card is just going to really show a different pedigree of women that a lot of people haven't been able to see, because the animosity between me and Mikaela, the same thing with Savannah and Clarissa. We all have something to prove, right? And that just builds the fight and the intensity even up higher. And I just believe that people want to see, okay, who's the dog in these fights? Like who's just barking and who's really, devouring their food. You feel me? So it's just one of those fights. And I think everybody knows that this fight is just huge for boxing, period. So, the men, they need to tune in, because listen, they're going to be wanting us on their cards.
They're tuning in.
They all are. Whether they say, they don't watch women's boxing, I sure know that they are going to be watching. It's a full female card. So I think that's incredible to really put women's boxing on the forefront from top to bottom. I know Ginny Fudge, is that her? Yeah, Ginny Fudge is going to be on the card. I'm not sure who else, but it's so great to see that say there's eight cards on it, or 8 fights, it's all women. I love that. I love it. So I think it's going to be incredible. And I think... since you say you might not have that kumbaya moment, I think maybe one day you and Mikaela can go to the strip club and go eat some lamb chops.
Girl, come on.
She's like, don't be ruining my time.
Listen, I'm not taking her to no strip club. I'll take her to a Coney Island.
Watch, we gonna look on the stories and we'll be like, who is this little lead?
You're so funny. Nah, listen, I'll take you to the Coney Island before I take you to the strip club.
I don't know. I think you guys are so formidable, and I do believe that the animus is real between the two of you. But I think because you guys are both so talented, it's going to come out that way. Watch.
Oh, God.
They asked us today, they're like, do you guys have anything in common? And my answer is like, no, absolutely not. And my trainer was like, no, they do. They're both competitive. I'm like, I guess if you want to say that, but I'm just like more competitive. I'm just more hungry. That's just me. That's my nature.
You're like, we're women. That's the only thing. We're women. That's all.
Fighting. We ain't got shit in common. Nothing.
Right. Nothing.
Zero.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing.
Who came up with the idea of your Monet over there on your shirt? Did you come up with it? Did you say, I want to put this on a shirt? Did you wear that for your thing on your ESPN? Oh.
Did I? Yes, I did. Listen, the whole production team, I'm like, y'all, look at my shirt. They were like, it was so funny. Listen, this is for laughs and giggles, okay? If you feeling some type of way, something wrong with you, laugh a little bit. And Mikaela, she got it. She's so tensed up all the time, can't laugh a little bit. But I told her I'd get her a shirt too.
Oh my God.
But no, I came up with the idea. I'm like, you know what? This is marketing, right? This is building the fight. And so I'm like, I need that on a shirt.
Okay.
And so I talked to my guy. I'm like, listen, I need this, and this, and make sure the poodle looks like her face. Like, look at this. It's so funny. It's funny. It's hilarious.
It's giving Muhammad Ali for me, right? With the Cassius Clay, with the trash talk. I like it. You know what? And keep doing it and don't stop, because I hate when they think that women are so monolith and we just got to be just one kind of way all the time. You guys are fighters, whether you're women, men, or whatever.
That's what I seen on Twitter. I guess that's some of the comments that I get, like, oh, you guys don't need to be fighting. I'm like, what? Are you fighting? Are you promoting a fight? Are you getting in the ring and beating somebody up? No. I'm going to talk my shit. Believe that. Like, this person's trying to knock my head off. I'm trying to knock her head off. So I'm not just going to be like, oh, let's go. Game face on.
Why do they think it's any different? It's prize fighting at the end of the day.
Because they always want to separate women. That's what it is. They've been trying to do it. They want to do it, and we're making statements, and they're gonna have to respect it. They have to respect it.
They have to respect it. I
Damn
mean,
right.
both of you are going to bang it out in the ring. Are you guys going to even touch gloves? Are you guys going to hug it out? I would assume you're going to hug it out after. You guys are going to go to war. There has to be a hug.
They ain't hugging.
She's like,
They ain't hugging.
I'm going to put a bet. I say $1, they will.
I'm gonna say,
Listen, I don't got that much hate in my heart. I'm a good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've done sports all my life. So, credit to you. Thank you. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Look at Terry. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was an asshole, I'm like, yeah, Terry, that's what you get. No, I'm asshole. She's good. I went to her locker room and everything. Like, this boxing is, when you're in that ring, you do what you do, but outside the ring is your character, who you are as a person. So that's what counts.
There was a thing I saw Mayor say, if you fought Choi, she said that Choi would have just kept you on the inside, and Choi's a really good inside fighter, and she would have just demolished you. Okay, I'm going to ask you the question. If Mayor fought Choi, how would have that fight gone down?
Listen, I probably only seen Choi fight one time. I'm not even impressed with her either. Like, Mikaela probably would have beat her, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who is Choi? Who is Choi?
That's the $1 million question. No one's seen her. I see her post on Twitter all the time that she's getting ready to fight. She might be fighting Delphine Pursoon, from what I've heard. And
Listen, I'll see what type of dog she got when she fights her, because
Delphine's a dog. We've seen that.
Not playing around.
Oh God, this is gonna be good. So I cannot wait. Well, now eventually, the fight that you've wanted, Christmas came early for all of us, for you especially, and Mikaela, and we're gonna find out who it's going to be.
I cannot wait. I'm just hating that we're gonna be hating from outside of the club.
I know. I'm so sad. We really thought, we're like, okay, she might do her training in Vegas, because I'm like, they can't do it anywhere else but in the States. And then sure enough, I was like, okay, they're making a big impact of doing a all-female card. I get it.
But I love it.
I love it, though.
They were telling me little by little, like, it might be in the UK. I'm like, quit playing with me. Like, it's not. And then little by little, it was getting more confirmed. I'm like, damn, man, I wanted to, because, I haven't had my US debut the way I really wanted to. But that's okay, because everything's going to happen the way it's going to happen. I'm going to have my fight in the States after I beat her, get Choi's ass wherever she's at, and undisputed at 130. Like I said, I'm claiming it. I received it. This is for me.
But you know what? You're co-headlining at the O2, so that's not too shabby. So I mean, that's pretty good.
No, I think that's dope. Again, just being in the UK again, like those fans right there, they appreciate boxing. I love that. Even like I mentioned before, even after the Terry fight, they still congratulated me, like, oh my gosh, like, you did a great job. And that's real love. That's real support. Even though Terry's from there, they show me love, and they're like, the best fighter won that night. So I love that.
Real recognize real.
God, we're gonna have to get going, man. Alycia,
this will probably be the last time we get to talk to you like this before the fight. So any final words for the best women's boxing show, period?
Thank you again for having me on the best women's boxing show. I'm so happy that you guys have this platform to, again, give me a voice, give me, the time to share my story, answer your questions. And September 10th, one of the biggest fights of my career. Make sure that you tune in and, really know that what's going to happen is it's for legacy. Okay.
And you know what? We got to do the one last talk yo shit.
Yes.
We got to.
Alycia Baumgardner, 30 seconds. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Mikaela, Mary, you know what time it is. I'm going to dog walk you. I'm going to make you do what I want you to do. You think I only got a right hand, baby? You got something. You were in for a surprise. I'm going to hit you so fucking hard in your face. I'm going to break your nose. Hopefully your jaw, something. I'm going to make you go home with a messed up face that you're going to have to recover for quite some time. And, that's okay. But just know that all this is love at the end of the day. And I will be undisputed at 130.
It's prize
I'm
fighting,
telling
baby.
you, yeah, it's prize fighting, some fighting words. I'm telling you, y'all gonna be sharing some
Good shit.
lamb chops together.
We going. We going.
We're going. We're gonna be there eating lamb chops. I don't even eat lamb, but I'll eat lamb chops with y'all.
I'm gonna eat the damn lamb.
Listen, my victory party will be in Detroit, so y'all got to come through when we're having lamb chops.
Oh, you know there'll be a lot of twerking. She's like, oh, you know it. Oh, thank you so much, Alycia. And you never know if something else comes up and some crazy shit talking between you two. We're gonna be like, Alycia, can you do a little quick hit with us because we need a response.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. You know me. What's up?
I can't wait to see the next merch that you're gonna wear.
Send us a shirt.
I know, right? All right. Well, best of luck to you guys. September 10th, correct? September 10th, 02. It's going to be on Sky Sports and then also on ESPN. ESPN Plus. And we're going to be cheering on you ladies because you guys are all champions and you're all trailblazers for all the little girls that are watching you out there, knowing that they can be like you ladies. So thank you so much. And thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Alycia.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, love
I'm so excited
her.
for this fight. Like, yo, this whole card.
God,
It's so inspiring.
It is.
especially for us. I mean, it's a meaningful fight. It's legacy, like she mentioned,
Yeah.
not just for their fight, for Clarissa,
Yes.
to an opportunity to avenge.
yeah,
you
her
know,
amateur loss, and it's just it puts women's boxing on such a massive platform for all to see.
Damn right.
And kudos to everyone that was involved and got this all done. Sad to say, we wish we were there, but it's all right. Unless sponsors. We are still willing. My passport shall be here soon.
just go right on over to the Best Women's Boxing Show Instagram account and contact us on that email.
And we take Zelle, PayPal, Cash
Exactly.
App, all
the
We take a
above.
wire transfer if you need to.
We do all that. And if you have a business that you're trying to promote, contact us. Maybe we
Yeah.
can work something out. It's got to be a reputable business
Yeah.
now. Don't have us into no F shit, but how am I say F but say shit?
Right.
Ignorant. So ignorant. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what I mean. Holla at your girls. Holla
Oh
at your
my
girls.
God, I can't wait for this interview to drop.
I know. We're going to put it out.
You know it, and I cannot wait to see Mikaela's response. I can't wait to see everyone's response. He'd be like, that shirt though.
That shirt is hilarious.
That shirt.
I'm sorry, it's hilarious. And it's no, Mikaela,
Yeah.
it's no disrespect, but it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's part of the game.
It is. And I mean, I know Mikaela's not going to wear anything like that, but she's just going to say it with her fist and she's going to talk her talk. But I can't. This is the buildup alone for this fight is so good. And men, take note. Take note.
Sell your fights.
Sell your fight. If people don't know you, sell your fight. And if they do know you, keep selling your fight.
Exactly. So you can keep selling your fights.
Yes. All right, Jay. Oh, we are done. We made a full day of interviews and we survived it. We had excellent content. We had excellent guests that came on. We had surprise guests in the studio. And what better way to wrap up the day with Alycia Baumgardner.
Alycia the Baumgardner.
The Baumgardner.
Thank you, sis.
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all of our content, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of it. I'm like, my glasses are fogging up. So that's how steamy I'm getting. It's like,
us.
yeah, I'm hungry.
Me too.
Okay, so again, until next time, I'm Cynthia Conte.
And I'm Jeandra LeBeauf.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.